incredible!
I love the energy!
My name is Karma, but my mother always called me Clara. I am 7 years old. The world I know is one of white sheets, soft whispers, and the constant, gentle beeping of machines. When I was born, the doctors used words like sick, weak, and broken. They drew lines on a chart with their pens and told my parents I would not live to see 3 months. They said my body was not built for this world, that my life was an impossibility. But I am here. I am lying on this stretcher 7 years later, and the nurse beside me is adjusting my blanket. Do you know why I am here? It is because my God does not need a doctor's report to save a life. He doesn't consult charts or graphs. He writes a different story. For as long as I can remember, every single day in my house felt like it could be my last. I would wake up in the morning, the sun painting stripes of gold on my wall, and I would wonder, will today be the last day I see the light? Will tonight be the last time I close my eyes and feel the soft weight of my eyelids? The fear was a cold stone in my chest, a constant companion. There were days when my legs felt like water, refusing to hold me. There were nights when my breath was a thin, struggling thread, and pain would bloom inside me, a dark flower I didn't understand. But in those moments, my mother was my anchor. She would gather me into her arms, holding me so tight it was as if she could press her own strength into my fragile body. She would whisper into my hair, her voice a soft, steady melody against the chaos. Clara, she would say, you are a miracle. You are the proof that God exists. Those words were my armor. They made me feel special, chosen, loved in a way that was bigger than my broken body. She was the one who made me feel like I mattered, when the rest of the world saw only a medical condition. Now, the one person who gave me that strength is gone. Last month, my mommy closed her eyes and never opened them again. The world, which already felt so large and frightening, became a vast, empty room. The person who stayed by my side when everyone else had given up, the only one who truly saw me and not just my sickness, is not here anymore. My heart doesn't just feel sad, it feels scooped out, hollow. Sometimes I try to smile for the nurses, but inside, I am shattered into 1,000 tiny pieces. The person I loved most in this world is no longer here to hold me. So I lie here, and I cannot help but ask the question that echoes in the quiet of my mind, why? Why did God keep me alive? Why am I still here, breathing this air, when the doctors said I shouldn't be, and my beautiful, strong mother is gone? The injustice of it is a heavy weight on my small chest. And then, in the deepest part of my memory, I hear her. I hear my mother's voice, clear and sure as if she were standing right beside me. Clara, you are proof that God is real. And maybe, just maybe, that is the answer. Perhaps that is why I am still here today. I am here not just to sing, though this may be my last song. I am here to tell you something, to anyone who will listen. Please, don't give up. If God could keep a weak, sick little girl like me alive for 7 years, even when the wisest people with their stethoscopes and degrees said I had only 3 months, then He can also keep you. He can heal your broken heart. He can mend your wounded spirit. He can change your story. What you are going through right now, this pain, this fear, this feeling that it is all over, it is not the end. I know pain. I have felt its sharp edges inside my own body. I know loneliness, the kind that settles in your bones when the person who filled your world is suddenly gone. I know how it feels to cry into your pillow, the tears hot and silent, believing that no one could possibly understand the ache inside you. But I also know something else. I know that God never fails. He never leaves. Even when I couldn't carry myself, I was carried. So today, I sing. I sing for my mother, whose love is the melody my heart will always remember. I sing for my God, who carried me when my own body was too weak to stand. And I sing for you. I sing to remind you that miracles are real. That God is real. That even when everything looks impossible, when the darkness is so thick you can't see your own hand in front of your face, He is still able. If you believe God is still alive, if you believe He still works wonders in the midst of the pain, then please, let me know. And please, share this message. Share it with someone who is hurting, who needs to hear that the story isn't over yet. And Mommy, if you can hear me in heaven, this song is for you. I will always, always be your miracle. Mama, can you hear me? I'm lying here so small. The doctors said I wouldn't make it. But I'm still here after all. God kept me breathing when they said I'd go. 3 months turned to 7 years. And I want you to know, I'm still here. Still here. Your little girl. Still here. I remember the warmth of your hands, right before you had to leave. I remember how you taught me to pray at night, your voice weaving a blanket of safety around me, telling me always to believe. Sometimes it hurts so much, but I remember what you said. Be brave, my little angel. Those words stay in my head. To anyone who's listening, don't ever give up hope. When everything seems over, that's when you learn to cope. I was supposed to die, but look at me. God kept me breathing through the darkest times, and now I sing for Mama in these simple words. I'm still here. Still here. And that means you can be, too. My story is not about sickness. It is about a love that defies goodbyes, and a God who defies the impossible. I am still here. And as long as I am, I will be a whisper of hope, a testament to the fact that even the most broken things can be held together by a love that is stronger than death itself.